Am I the only one that keeps watching X-Men 97 and every time I hear like a name, like a name drop, I just go, oh, ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one from the comics. Keep it up, keep it up, keep doing it. Anyway, this is X-Men 97, Season 1, Episode 3. These aren't doing very well for my channel, so if you like it, click like and subscribe and stick with my X-Men 97 reviews. I love X-Men. I would talk about it to no one. Honestly, I would just, if there were 0 subscribers to this channel, I'd just keep making X-Men reviews. This episode is insane. I love it. This episode is answering some questions about like why certain people are here. At first I had this sort of like feeling, because then like Bishop starts to leave the show and I'm like, this is like a horror movie. Like they're gonna lose somebody like every single episode. It's just like Professor X in the first episode, Storm in the second episode, Bishop in the third episode. By the end, there's gonna be what X-Man? You know, like but then we saw Storm at the end. She's sitting in a bar in a kids' TV show, just doing her thing, and then Forge comes up and is like, "Hey, I think I could fix you." I think it's Forge anyway. Yeah, so you never know with this series anymore because you got clone Jean Grey. We're out wandering around out there after finding out she was a clone, and then it's Sinister that was controlling her, and Sinister, of course, made the escape, and which leaves Magneto with a villain who's competent for him to be able to fight. You know. Who is one of the legendary major X-Men villains, I should say, for him to be able to fight throughout the remainder of the series, however long this thing runs, hopefully forever. Hopefully this thing continues on and just is super, super popular. I'm hoping the ratings on this are just going through the roof. So Jean finds out she's a clone because of carbon dating, because Beast is awesome like that, and becomes the Goblin Queen. And I was like, oh yeah, the Goblin Queen, wow, that's a deep cut from the comics. Love it. Bring it up, bring it out, let's do it. So we did the Goblin Queen stuff, the nightmare sequences. Oh, I was like, wow, this sounds crazy. The audio description on this was on point. Trying to like navigate through all that and the weird sound designs and everything. I loved this episode. And then playing around with everybody and just the battles of the Jean Greys, and then finally at the end, clone Jean Grey is like, call me Madeline Pryor. And I was like, oh, we're doing that too. Just every time. They get me every time, just with like name drops. Like Morph transforms into Magik, and I'm like, Magik! Magik. Why aren't you in this series? Well, it looks like Sunspot's hanging around, but he doesn't have a mutant name yet. He's just chilling. So that's good. Maybe he'll join the team now that Bishop is going to the future with Cable. Who we know to be Cable, because Nathan Summers is Cable in the comics. So, anyway, yeah, I'm sure, based on the timeline, based on how we know things to be in the comic books, Cyclops and Jean Grey have no problem producing more children. So, I think they may get to it again, depending on the need for Jean to produce another child within a reasonable amount of time. But yeah, they keep tackling all of these other mutants and using Morph to like randomly show us these mutants. I think is pretty dope. Like the fact that they just kind of pop in and it's like, oh yeah, Morph turned into that. That was a good time. That was cool. Yeah, it's fun. I like this show. I hope you're liking it too. And it's the drama. Logan, when he's there with Jean, and he's like, "You gotta hang on, read my mind, see what it is that you mean to me." Is that what I mean to you? We have no idea what she just read, but it must have been like, wow, I can't believe that. That's amazing. Because she just kind of comes out of it, and she's like, if that's what I mean to Logan, then I have to go save Scott. This is the great battle between the three. Anyway, I love this series, and the audio description is great. Thanks to Deluxe and Jedediah Barton once again for some fantastic audio description. And I, a huge X-Men fan, am having a blast. X-Men 97 may be my favorite TV show this year. I'm just saying it. I don't know. I don't know what else is coming out this year, but it's going to be hard to beat this. This is definitely fan service, just to the max, but I'm a fan. Service me. Thanks. Anyway, I'm moving X-Men 97 Season 1, Episode 3, an A, just like the other two episodes. It's not pissing me off, so I like this. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments. Tell me who your favorite X-Men is. Hope you click that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the other side.